Hey guys, what's going on? It's SFMO6 here, and this video is going to be playing Battlefield 3 but not actually on Battlefield 3. I know, it's ridiculous. But this video is actually going to be about a game that's sort of Battlefield-esque but not quite Battlefield. It's sort of what you might imagine to be a slightly different version of what might be something like Battlefield 2143. So this game is called Dust 514, and it's coming somewhere later this year to just the PlayStation 3. It's a PlayStation 3 exclusive, which is weird. I don't know why they did that. Sony must have had some sort of deal with them or whatever. But what it pretty much is it is, you know, it's an FPS. Obviously you just run around shooting people at the very core, but the thing that sets it apart is that it is it's connected to the EVE Online universe. And if you don't know what EVE Online is, it's an MMORPG, so, you know, paid subscription, and it has 400,000 paid subscribers to it. And basically it's just a huge game, and it's all about sort of, you know, building up your empire and, you know, trading goods and stuff to other players. And it's all set up around like this massive economy system that they have, and basically it's in space, so you mine minerals and all that sort of stuff that you would normally do in space games, except it's an MMO, so, you know, when you're trading, you trade to actual players and, you know, cool stuff like that. So yeah, it has, you know, 400,000 subscribers, and Dust 514 is fully integrated into this EVE Online universe. So while the EVE Online people are, you know, fighting above in their starships, doing whatever, you're actually placed in the position of a mercenary who is hired by these people to do missions for them, you know, take over planets and stuff. So a lot of you know, the missions that you're gonna be playing in Dust 514 are actually for EVE Online players. So EVE Online players will, you know, put out a job for you, and then if you, like, you know, you do it, like you go onto that map, go onto that server or whatever, then, you know, you might actually end up gaining territory for that particular EVE Online player or EVE Online guild or group or whatever they're called in EVE Online. So that sort of thing. And also it is all mostly in real time, and it's all definitely in the same universe, which means that if you are playing Dust 514 on this particular planet and there are people fighting above you on EVE Online on this, fighting above this particular planet, then, you know, you'll be able to hear them and see them fighting above you in the same sort of time, in real time, which is ridiculous, which is a ridiculous accomplishment, and I think is just amazing, considering that, you know, they're on two different platforms. EVE Online is obviously on a PC exclusive, so I think that's great. But if Dust seems like it has what it takes, you know, it's a pretty outlandish sort of thing, except obviously it's based on bigger battles. Like I said, it's Battlefield-esque, and it's a PS3 exclusive, except it, at the moment, what we've seen is 24 versus 24. So I'm pretty sure they've said that they can go bigger than that, but I'm not sure if they, you know, if they are or not. Not sure if it's anything bigger than 24 v 24, but regardless, 48 players in a match is still pretty good, especially with the game's graphics. If I can find the video, I'll link it in the description of the video I saw at EVE Fan Fest, which is sort of like, you know, obviously just an EVE Expo sort of thing. The video I saw at that, which really made me think, holy crap, this game could be epic, because I knew about it before. I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos, except I didn't really know if they could pull it off or not. But in this video, basically, the thing that stood out to me was, you know, the people playing on the PS3, playing Dust, and Dust is made by ex-DICE members, and obviously DICE, the people who make Battlefield, so they know what they're doing, and they're playing, you know, a game mode that's sort of like Rush, where you go in and you plant the bomb on the objective and you blow it up and you go on to the next one, and they're fighting through, and then they get to this base and the defenders all have it, you know, locked down, like they can't get in, they can't do anything, they're trapped, and they call out the PC players, like the two devs that are playing on the PC, and say, oh yeah, mate, could you just, you know, put down an orbital strike on these guys. So Obviously in the real game it will have limits and stuff, but basically the PC people just, you know, coordinate this strike with the PS3 people and just completely blow up the defenders in real time. So, you know, they press it right there and then, and at exactly the same time it appears on the PS3 screen, which I think is pretty ridiculous that it has that, you know, that sort of integration into, you know, games that are both have basically different settings. One's on the planet, one's above them, on different platforms, different servers, different everything, but they're still integrated so closely that you can legitimately see and, you know, feel the effects of what another person is doing in a completely different game, but at the same time. I think that is just amazing, and if it transfers over well to the actual game, then it, you know, it'll be crazy. So like I said, it is Battlefield-ish. It has, you know, vehicles, like I said, sort of a rush mode, ex-DICE developers, you know, big games, 24 versus 24, big maps. They definitely have the scale right, and a futuristic, you know, a futuristic feel. Obviously, all the guns, it doesn't seem like any of the guns actually have iron sights. They'll have sort of like a resistance-y, holographic aimer thing, you know, and the enemies are sort of alien-ish for some of them. They seem like it. The video that I'll try and find isn't the highest quality, so you can't really see how the game really looks, but from what you can see, it seems pretty good. It's definitely big, and it has big maps, and like I said, what really stood out to me was, you know, the real-time cooperation between the EVE Online people, EVE Online players, and the DOS 514 players. So I just think that if they pull this off, if it turns out to be as good as I think it will be, or I hope it will be, then, you know, it'll be amazing. And one thing I don't think I mentioned through this video is that DOS 514 actually will be free to play, which is, obviously it means that you can just download the game off PlayStation Store for free. And they've also said one thing that really, you know, makes me happy is that nothing that you can buy will actually give you an advantage over a player that doesn't buy anything. So, you know, if you play other free-to-play games, you know, Team Fortress 2, or, I don't know, free-to-play games, you know what I'm talking about, Battlefield Heroes, Battlefield free-to-play, all those sort of games, generally you have the free stuff and the exclusively bought stuff, so you can pretty much just go in there with $30 and just get the best weapons and the best gear and stuff straight away. But CCP, the people who make this game, DOS 514, have explicitly stated that this will not be the case, that it will definitely be completely free to play, which means that you will never get an advantage over another player just because you pay money. The only thing that you will be paying for is customizable items and stuff, although I don't exactly know how true that is. You know, they could just say you won't get an advantage when in truth, you know, something might take you ages and ages and ages to unlock, you know, just playing the game for free, and only an hour or so if you're, you know, paying on the paid version or whatever. So we'll see how that pans out. But once again, if it as good as I'm hoping it's going to be, then, you know, a free-to-play game that is actually legitimately free to play and everybody's on an even surface, I think is actually really cool and really good. I'm not even sure how they're going to make money off that, but, you know, we'll see how that works. But definitely it's something that I'm keeping my eye on. It's something that, you know, in between the DLC of Battlefield, or when the Battlefield servers are down or something, that I might dip into, or it might even become, you know, my main game, depending on just how good it is, just how good it feels, plays, and how just how good it is basically. So I will try and link this video in the description of the EVE Fan Fest, where they, you know, revealed Dust. Wouldn't even reveal it, but showed some gameplay of Dust and how that connects to EVE Online. And I hope you guys both enjoyed this video and enjoy watching that other video, and is interested in Dust as me. I will definitely try and do upload updates of that on this channel, updates of Dust, and when it comes out I will definitely be doing, you know, some gameplay commentary of that. But that is it for now, guys. thanks for watching. Rate this video, comment on this video, tell me what you like, didn't like, just say random stuff in the comments. I don't really care. Just you know, comment on this video, and if you really want to, check out you know, my other videos of Battlefield, and yeah, and subscribe to my channel. But I'll see you guys later. See ya.